That last video, am I right, guys? That was something. I'll tell you that. I guess turns out the only thing you need to succeed in YouTube is to just talk about somebody in the negative way, and there you go. You've got it. You've done it. You're done good. With that in mind, today I bring you a different video. You know, a normal one where I don't talk shit about anybody. Just talking. You know, the usual. Cause I ain't doing that shit again. You know, it was. I mean. Come on. So I bring you a story of something that happened to me like 3 weeks ago, and I was gonna make a video then, but I didn't because... And it's not like something crazy happened, but it's a little bit, you know, weird. Had a little bit of a exaggeration in there, and it becomes quite an interesting story, I guess. So it all started in the train station. Because I was going to college on that day, and I have to go there, wait for a bus. And on that station, it's pretty common to see people asking for money, or some shady ass guy asking you to buy some shady ass watch. Like, who's gonna? No. But usually people ask for money, and I never give money to them because I don't make money. I don't have that much money. If I give you €1, that's a big ass investment. Like oh boy, €1? You know what I could buy with €1? Hamburger, McDonald's. That could save my life. You never know. So I never give the money, right? If I made money, maybe I'd give, but I don't give money. So when I'm waiting for the bus, I actually have to leave the station and just stand on the sidewalk, just looking around, seeing if I see the bus or not. And as I was getting there, I saw this guy. Now, this guy, it looked like he was white, he was blonde, he had blue eyes, you know, the type. And the clothing looked like a college student, he even had the backpack. I saw him there in a place that I wait for the bus, and I thought, is this a student? So I just got there. I wasn't even thinking like anything would happen. But as I got there, he turned to me and he said something like, €2? At first I didn't really catch it, and I thought it was a student from my college. So I gave that like the stupid ass smile, like I totally know what you're talking about and I know you, but I don't. It's like when you think other people know you but you don't know them, but you try to act like you recognize them but you didn't, and it's all that. So I did that first, but then the guy kept repeating €2? And I wasn't really... I understood it wasn't Portuguese, so I had to go like, what? And then I heard him clearly say, €2? And I was like, oh, this guy is asking for money. Do I look like a charity event? No. And I said, no, sorry. And especially on that day, I needed the money, €2, to buy a ticket to go back home. So that day specifically, I could not give money. So he just took that answer and he walked away, went asking other people that were waiting for the bus, whatever. And I thought, well, that's the end of it. I'm just gonna sit here, wait for the bus. That's my day. So I was actually looking at the guy, because it was weird. It doesn't fit the description of the typical beggar. So I was like looking around, seeing what he was doing, because I was wondering what the money was for, because like, since he was foreign, I assumed maybe he was like trying to come up with money for a ticket somewhere, but I wasn't sure. So I was just watching, but I wasn't expecting anything else to happen. But as I'm sitting there looking at the guy, suddenly I feel something touch me on the shoulder, like a tap. And I'm like, it must be a friend. A friend saw me here and he wants to talk. So I turn around, expecting to see a friend, but actually, I really need to take a shit. I'll be back. Much better. Okay, where was I? But actually, I see a black man, bald, in his 30s. I didn't have time to really process who he was, but I could see that it wasn't someone I knew. Now, I had my hand already extended because I thought it was a friend, so I was just like, I had it ready for a handshake. But as I turned around and look at him, he immediately he drops 2 coins on my hand. And I remember looking at the coins going like, and I remember having my hand like this with the coins in it and just looking at the guy and going like, Like what's going on? What? And the weirdest part was just that the guy, he started going up the stairs because I was behind some stairs. He just went like, yeah. And I was like, what? What is this? What is this for? This isn't mine. What is? Ooh. I remember the first thing I did after that whole thing and the guy left without saying a goddamn thing. I just looked all around me. I was trying to see, you know, this has to be a social experiment. There's no way. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna look around. There's gonna be a guy with a camera, and I'll be like, "Ha! I see ya, got me. Yeah, social experiment. Cause you want me to give the money to the guy. Ha! €3." But I looked around, and I didn't see anyone. And I looked back, and the guy was just like back to his own business. Like he didn't even care. He wasn't looking at me. Then I just boom, canceled everything. It was just me in my own world now. And I looked at the money, and I thought to myself, what do I do with this? It's exactly €2. I could buy a churro. I could buy a churro with this. Or a cheeseburger. I really like a cheeseburger. Where did this money come from? Was it a mistake? Did you think I was a beggar? Wait, is this money laundering? Maybe it's the dollar store mafia, who knows? But what about that churro? Yes. Churro. Then I was like, you know what? No, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't know what this is for. No. So I just followed. I saw the guy was still around, the begging guy. So I went up to him and I just said literally, hey, some guy just randomly gave me money for no reason. Here, take it. And he just looked at me like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah, you know, I didn't really, you know. And I went back to my spot, and the black guy was gone. Like, maybe like he wanted me to do the right thing with the money. Was it? There was a lot of theories about this. Like, I could have been mistaken for the guy, which is kind of weird because he was blonde and my hair's black. I had glasses on. The only thing that was similar was the jacket. His was gray and mine was exactly this one, but his was completely gray. This one has lines on it. I don't understand. Do I look like a beggar? Anyway, yeah, that's the story, I guess. The day I got money randomly on the street, and I gave it away immediately after, because I didn't know what to do with it, and I was just too confused to keep it. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing, because I see that we're getting really close to 200, and that was my goal for 2018. So if I get it, I'll be like pretty fucking happy with myself. I apologize, however, for not doing this video sooner, because I'm a lazy retard. I'm sorry. I got a few other ideas for a video, so you know, we're settled for a few more weeks, and then I'll have to think again. I usually forget about these things, because like, I forget about them. I use them, but I forget to make a part on the video where I specifically use them. Like last video, I put text on it, and this shit covered it, and it was really dumb. But yeah. Ha!